Hi guys and welcome back to Fallout 76. We're here in the White Spring Golf Resort in part 2, trying to get the historic sword for forging a legend, which is one of the quests for the Novice of Mysteries chain. And when we finished up part 1, there's some weird creature there with a beehive on his back. Killed me. Very cool though. The way he killed me, he's like just destroyed me by sending wasps, I guess, or hornets or something my way. So we have respawned, and we'll get back to work. We'll start by collecting these rhododendrons. They're quite useful for, well, I guess cooking, to make some types of soup or something that, I hear something that's helpful with hydration. Look at this dude. Oh, there's another one running off the balcony up above. There he goes. Whoa, that guy was like super fast. Okay, so these have a palm reader on the door. Sneaky, sneaky. This is how we go into sneaky, sneaky mode. We'll grab that yellow canister. Skipping the... Okay, so it requires a key. And the key, I guess, is the hand scanner. So... that's interesting. This one as well. So, is this whole area could require hand scanner. I wonder if there's a computer where I could get administrative access. I should have checked this building as well. It's the first time I've come across, we're going to call them these, not houses, but maybe lodges. It's the first time I've come across anything, though, that locks me out to a... Hello. Boom. Ah, I have something I do it in one. There we go. 2 is fine. He has a tablespoon. What hit me that time? Did he throw something at me? Because there's no way he could have hit me from down there. Come here. Come here. 1. There you go. Grab his dog tags and some ammo. No, these have the biometric scanners as well. Huh. Okay. Look at all the doors there on my map. That's for the, of course, I think for the other 6 holotapes that I'm missing. A fancy hairbrush, lovely bed there. Telephone. Wonder what made the hole into the bathroom. That looks like the same costume that Jane Doe was wearing in the police station. I've got a feral ghoul up on my HUD there, but I don't know why. I don't see it. Apparently it doesn't see me. Let's keep pushing on. Alright, now we're approaching the White Spring Resort. And what a building it appears to be. Just wanted to make sure that these robots were not hostile. And they are not, but this is going to be a hell of a place to explore. I take back what I was saying earlier about loot. I'm thinking this is where all the loot is at. It has to be, right? Look at the sheer scope of the place. Let's head inside. It's like a bunch of holotapes in there. We might as well get that quest out of the way as well. We did have to kill a bunch of feral ghouls, but I inadvertently did that and didn't even realize I did it. I'm assuming I got some XP. If I was getting rewarded with items, I would have spotted those flashing up on the screen. I think it might have been what caused me to level up in part 1. I don't remember. One thing I do know is apparently I'm very, very thirsty. I mean, I, personally, am a very thirsty guy. I've always got a bottle of water or some kind of soda or a Red Bull or something. I'm always thirsty. This guy goes far beyond that. I just cannot keep his thirst satisfied. Whew. What can we give him? Some purified water. Nice bottle of purified water. That'll keep you going for 5 minutes.
Is under our protection.
Saltron. Do you have a power core? I don't think you do you? Those are the bigger versions. Well, let's listen to this holotape.
Alright. Settle down. I know the last few weeks have been a shock. We all hoped we could stay here forever. But when you stop and think about it, we've been blessed. So many people have had it so much worse. For the past year, the White Spring has been our home. A shelter from the storm just outside the gates. It's time for us to face that storm. But we're ready. Ready like none of us was on that day. We've had time to plan, to prepare, to stock up, to find friends to share the road ahead. The White Spring bought us that time. Let's make the most of it. Ladies and gentlemen, one last toast. To the White Spring.
Fair enough. As I run around here while I was listening to security status red. Take appropriate precautions. Cool. As I was listening to that holotape running around, can't help but notice there's not much in the way of loot here, and there's not really much in the way of a challenge because these guys are all friendly, which is great. I mean, I didn't want to. It's making things faster getting through here because it is such a massive place to be exploring. But at the same time, is the game going to give me like high-level loot if it's this simple to get through? I think not, and that now has me worrying ever so slightly. I can pick this. Theoretically, I can. It's another bobby pin down. Ah, bingo! Look at that. I should have just done that the first time. Oh. Close that up. I don't know if the robots will become hostile if they know that I have broken into a room. Bunch of crap. Oh, I'm still suffering from radworms. Just keep that in mind. There's a melon. Those are handy for thirst. I think we have another tape. Let's play that.
Recording. All right. What are we looking at?
I've got nothing.
Really, Lou? Really? You set up the damn things. Don't tell me you don't know how to hack them. Can't you just shut them off or keep them from turning on us? There has to be a way.
Paula.
No. Really, no. I'm sorry, Paula. We've tried everything. Not just me. Every guest who can work a terminal. We've been locked out. We're getting kicked out, and there's nothing we can do.
Paula, how's the training going?
Friedrich's classes are a joke, but the guests have been pitching in. The Warrens picked up a few things on some fire. Sergeant Thomas taking the mark position.
Tomlinson? That crank who thinks the communists are bugging his room?
Yeah, best we got.
God.
At least people have been stocking up. The all-you-can-carry shopping spree was a hit. No one turned that down. Anyone have anything else? Robert, how are things?
Keeping on.
Good. The gala's on Sunday. So, this may be our last staff meeting. Whatever happens, we did all we could this past year. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
Well, of course, you're more than welcome. I wonder if there's a certain way to play these tapes that makes more sense. So, the gala's coming up. She couldn't have done this without us, and they're all getting kicked out. Just going through this. Staff bulletin. Automated reminder. Expedited construction. All rooms, suites, and cottages will be closed during the renovation. Oh, good. There's a renovation coming. Listening session. What did you expect? Ironclad was never going to go over well. It's a PR nightmare. Did you see this morning's Herald? You made the front page. Another big corporation turns to robots, tosses its employees to the curb. We'll be lucky if there isn't a picket line outside the front gate tomorrow morning. You will indeed. Disappointing to see the Homestead's report for Q2. 100 lots. We've sold 5 and not one housing start yet. Financial linchpin, blah, blah, blah. Ironclad and Heritage. Just keep our investors on board. If they catch wind of this, it's all going to come crashing down. Well, business class. No dice. General Atomics and Robco, both backed out. Sorry, my screen is really, really tiny. Nuka-Cola still locked in for October. Ooh, I know Nuka-Cola. I know General Atomics as well. And Rocco. I know you need a win to show the board, but this is nuts. Bottle caps? Seriously? There's no way their marketing budget. So they're spending bottle. So this may be where it all started, where the whole bottle cap craze came from. Of course he's over budget, of course he's behind schedule. I own 24 golf resorts, James, and I've never seen a redesign that wasn't. This is Ryan's first project. It may take him an extra month or two, blah 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 blah. And ironclad status. Hey boss, yeah, still working through the backlogs. Robots need the most work. Didn't anyone check their specs? Assaultrons don't have fine pressure sensors. They can't do massage. It's no wonder we've had so many spinal injuries. Wow. Bellman have lost 24 suitcases this week. Kitchen out on fire again, nibs, etc. Alright. User logs. No logs found. I was kind of hoping that this would be the place where I might get some kind of administrative access to get past the biometrics. But look at this. Gets in or out until the radiation settles. Okay, so this is after the bombs. Take an inventory. Just going to retool the robots, make sure they're prepped for a fight. Nice. Moved up to the front office. It still feels strange being in here, but the guests need to see that someone's in charge. I'll do my best. That's all we can ask, buddy. Spoke to the guests at dinner. It's gone surprisingly well. Those who wanted out, got out. As soon as the news came. Most everyone else is just glad to be safe. Who could blame them? Been a few incidents. We had to confine his room after getting started waving his gun around and yelling about communists. Right, when the world goes to hell, you don't expect much good news. Well, today we got some. Paul's inventory, we're set. With so few people left on the property, we've got food enough to last years. Cool. Can't be too careful though. That's Nuka-Cola promotion is still going on. So I've arranged for the robots to bring me the caps they collect, and I'll dole them out to the guests so they can buy what they want. Cool. Never seen a winter like this. The last of the snow finally melted last week. Radiation levels are down. I guess the snow would the snow absorb radiation levels and kind of hold them there? I guess so. Radioactive snow. We're going to go with radioactive snow. I don't actually know. We're starting to see people on the roads now. Mr. Wellesby volunteered to go talk with a couple of them. Between the bombs, the radiation, the winter, it sounds like a lot of people are dead. God only knows what the big cities are like. I told Lou to keep the grounds locked down. No one in or out except with my permission. It's hard. Real hard. I've lived here my whole life. Okay, so yeah, he's pretty much saying there won't be enough food to go around. That's fair enough. We get an announcement this morning. Dam remodel is still on. Jumped it right away. Called in everyone who knew about programming or robotics. They're still looking, but they haven't found a way to stop it yet. I guess we could sleep out in the lobby for a couple of weeks if we have to. Damn the board. Damn the initiative. Lou's exhausted, he's still trying, but he's at the end of his rope. It's all hard-coded somehow, we can't stop it. Come January 1st, the hotel shuts down for the remodel. We all get locked out of our rooms. The robots get a system update, see how long we've overstayed our reservations, and kick us. Wow, that's why. That explains something. We should stick together. But we've been arguing for weeks. No one can agree on where to go or what to do. Wow, okay. Another group wants to head up to Pleasant Valley. On to Sunny Top to see if other resorts. Yeah, well, whatever. So, it's quite a bit of story in here. So, if you consider story to be your preferred method of loot, then you are in for a treat. I'll tell you that much. Personally, I don't know, I'm looking for unusual and fun weapons or massive ammo stashes. Armor would be nice. I'm wearing the same thing forever. I gotta look into crafting armor. I really haven't. Hello.
Welcome
Bonjour.
to the
Ça va?
It's so nice to have guests again.
Merci
You
beaucoup.
have no idea how boring it's been here. What can I get you?
What does she sell? Burnt. Well, she doesn't sell weapons. Does she buy weapons? I could sell some golf clubs. I have a 10mm I could sell. They don't
Are
go
you
for
a
very
smoker?
much.
Would you like a cigarette? Cigar? Maybe a white spring lighter?
Oh, she's delightful. Look at that, 3 caps. Boom, up to the 400 mark. Is that the most caps I've ever had? I don't know. No, I'm keeping my sniper rifle. I could get rid of some golf clubs. I mean, I've just been picking them up left, right, and center.
Today's pictures aren't in yet, but we've still got some old books.
Oh, I love old books. 408. I'm setting all sorts of personal records here. She's not really willing to pay much for these golf outfits, is she?
Leave something at home? Soup? Shampoo, toothpaste, brushes. Oh, we've got so many brushes.
Now you know where to come for brushes. This is a DigiDoes Gaming exclusive, ladies and gentlemen. I've cracked it. Fallout 76. I know where you can pick up brushes. So many brushes. Pushing on. This is a chemist. We could take that empty milk bottle there. That would be brilliant.
New patient detected.
Yeah, I'm a new
Commencing
patient.
Introduction. We have chems.
Take that boiled water. I miss the proper interaction with the NPCs. I hate that I don't get like dialogue choices and stuff. It's really starting to set in on me now. Being in a place as massive as this, with all these robots everywhere, and there's nothing to them.
Violation of hotel policies.
What did I see
may
there?
result in detention, removal, and or death.
Oh, that robot! I don't know if you heard that. Violation in hotel policies may result in, what was the first part? Detention, removal, or death. Wow, this is extreme. Some nice weapons here. I don't get the option to pick them up. Ah, I thought this was it. This was the treasure trove, but it's not. Sadly, I can't even take the ammo. Wow, they leave the cash register open for me, but I can't touch the ammo. That's a damn shame. So this is like big shopping area, big shopping mall inside the golf
Guest
resort.
security is our
I must go here. That place depicted in the picture. I wonder if there's loot there. I'm not. Well, do you know what? Let's not get sidetracked. Let's not get sidetracked. I want to get the historic sword. I mean, we're here. I might as well not go crazy and go sprinting out of the place. Let's get this done first. It's just that the place looks awesome. Probably won't get around to it till after beta, with the list of things I need to get done to get this Novice of Mysteries done. There's only so many hours in a day, and there's definitely only so many hours in the goddamn beta. So, yeah. Is it me, or are these loading screens getting longer? I should totally read them. Experimental Chem Excel grants temporary bonus to every special attribute. Oh, that's a shame. Normally when I start reading, it loads. It didn't that time. Contracted a mutation but want it gone. You can attempt to cure it by using Radaway. I like that you can attempt to cure it. It's not a guarantee. Okay, so we're outside. Oh, okay. No, actually, just looking at my compass, all the holotapes are inside. We're going to have to go back inside. Well, drat. Don't even know why I went out. What was going through my head there is beyond me. But we don't have a loading screen with pictures, so that normally means that it's fast load, where you don't have like the tips and the image there in the background. Doesn't feel like a fast load. Oh, there we go. Because it would previously already have that rendered, I guess. I don't know. Talking about things I don't understand properly. We are inside again. So, this time I'm going to keep an eye on my compass and find these holotapes. Is it upstairs or downstairs? Whoa, calm down. What was that? There's one. Alright. What else do we have here? Please be an area with loot. Robots. Lovely tables, lamps. Beautiful setting. Right, let's listen to a holotape.
It's funny what comes to mind at a time like this. When I was little, I used to come here with my grandfather. Every morning, we'd sit right here, have
Please
donuts,
do not
read the paper.
interfere
Just
with
the two of us.
resort security patrols.
Everything changes. They got rid of the donuts, and the staff, and the whole world. This spot, it's still here. Joyce did her best. They all did. Hope they make it out there. As for me, I'm going to stay right here. Have one last donut. Whatever happens, happens. Everything changes, but in the end, I can't imagine a place I'd rather be.
Simon! Another scotch.
about you, Liz? Have you made up your mind yet?
On Charleston, we were social with the governor. I'm sure he'd make arrangements for us. Evans, that snake?
Violation of
He was
hotel
always for
policy
sale.
may
Not a
result
terrible
in
thing if you're the buyer.
removal
Can you
and/or
imagine? Parading into town like a troop of beggars. And Charleston, no less. It always was a slum. Now, with refugees swarming like flies? Ugh. No. The resorts are the better option. If the White Spring won't have us, we should try Pleasant Valley. Even Sunnytop.
Sunnytop? Really?
I'm not there for the skiing. Or the clientele. But I'd rather stay at a shoddy lodge than take my chances with whatever may be going on down in the valley.
Ma'am.
Just set it down, set it down. Now, let's finish this rubber. $1 a point.
Alright, we're flying through these recordings. Just trying to catch up on what's going on in the background of the story here as well. But it's not looking great for anyone that was staying here in the resort. With that hard-coded renovation going ahead, it looks like everyone needs to head out and make their own way. As we heard in the tape, the robots would see that they're past their due date.
Dave. Dave, honey, it's Joyce. I don't know if you'll ever get this, but I wanted to make sure there was something here if you came looking. If you made it. God, where to start? It's about 2:30 in the morning, New Year's. 2079. I've been here for the past year since the war. Me, a couple of the staff, about 100 guests, and the robots. Never thought I'd be grateful for the robots. We made out all right. Even made me manager. Can you believe it? But we have to go. Paula and I. We're leaving for Charleston in the morning. I've missed you and the girls. I missed you so much. Take care of them for me, all right?
Clear.
All
This
my
sector
love.
is secure.
Always.
Alrighty, so that just leaves us with one more holotape to acquire. That'll give us to 7. And it's located relatively close to the historic sword that I'm seeking out. So, oh yeah, the long loading screen. I forgot about you. Sold as happiness in a bottle. Oh man, it's gone. But look, that was me when I was level 1. I remember it so well. I wonder if you can update. You probably can, right? It's just one of the backgrounds of a selfie. I gotta totally update my card. Maybe I will when I'm level 50. I think 50 is the cap in the game. Or at least so far it's the cap. Or is there a cap? Oh, I don't know now. I thought 50 was the cap. And you could keep earning perks past that point, just not skill points. Yeah, but I imagine that would be expanded with DLCs and whatnot. Already looking forward to those. Wow, this is a really long loading screen. I'll do you a favor and I'll skip them from now on. See how we can do that in edit. Alright, outside we go. So it's looking less cluttered now, the map. Well, I say the map, the more along the lines of the HUD compass there. Those guys are on my side, we're cool. So let's go this way. It's like 97. That would be the historic sword we're looking at. Cool. Now, are those any of those bees? What are we going to call these things? Let's just see what they're actually called. There's one. I'm going to try and avoid him or her and work my way around here. So, oh, there's a skull on my compass. That's not. Oh, there's another one. It's kind of cut in over here. Did it? Oh, something's seen me. Oh, it totally see me. Crap. It's a honey beast. Oh, it's dispatched its honey collecting things. I don't know if they're bees, wasps, hornets. Can't really tell. Not an expert on such things anyway. Let's get that door closed. Those windows broke. Damn it, the windows are broken. They could totally get me if they wanted. I just don't know if the game designers have thought of that. Send them in through broken windows. I'm guessing they can't take the door. Whew. Okay, we're up in the 25-minute mark, so we'll probably finish up this part and move on to part 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked the video, please do hit that like button and like the video. While just a small action to you, it means the world to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, consider a subscription. And until next time, take it easy. All the best.